So for the longest time, when Jen and I would do the show, especially when we were together, we would always come on and have a little bit of a fun intro. Hello.
Oh, yeah.
And
okay.
And those days have ended, and they've been over for over a year because of Jerry Seinfeld. And Mr. Seinfeld, who is unabashedly pro-Israel, is also unabashedly anti-Palestine in the worst kind of way.
He's a pig. He's a pig. Yeah. He's retroactively ruined, like, my all-time favorite show for me. Like, that's how I feel. Now, the only thing I say in consolation of that is that it really was Larry David, who very well might be in the same spot thinking as Jerry Seinfeld, for all I know. But I don't see him doing shit like this.
No.
But I cannot, like, we no longer have Festivus. Festivus has been canceled. I cannot do anything having to do with Seinfeld. I can't even put it on.
No, it's a level of disgust that I don't think most people can understand.
Have you seen this clip, Steve? Have you seen this clip of Jerry?
Oh, yeah. The laughing hysterically as he gets in the car.
Mm.
Oh, it's horrible. Right. Horrible.
But it's actually good. And I'll tell you why. Because if you pay close attention, this got to him. He was very pissed off.
Fuck you, Jerry Seinfeld. Free Palestine. You support the genocide of babies in Gaza. Free
Only
Palestine.
You know that he heard that. And every time he hears it, and I guarantee you he's probably heard it more times than people are willing to admit right now, he's getting tracked down and people are calling him out and he doesn't like it. Well, you know what? You are not entitled to live in your billionaire bubble. And no one is ever going to forget that not only did you support Israel, but you supported a genocide, like full stop. Like, he is totally on board with it. I mean, he went to, what do they call those camps, Jen?
Well, they're like, it's like Klan camp to me, but, they go and teach them how to be hateful with weapons. Well, just let it play and just let him finish being his disgusting self. By the way, his veneers are horrible. I wish somebody would punch him right in those veneers. All right, continue.
Free Palestine! Fuck you, Jerry Seinfeld! You support the genocide of Palestinian children! You rabid fucking dog! Free Palestine! Free Palestine!
I'm just so disgusted. Just get rid of that. Go away. I can't. Disgusting. And so, it just disgusts me. And I will also say another, on a positive note with heckling, is I don't know if you've been following, but Gal Gadot has been trying to film in London, and they have had to substitute
her.
Shut it down. They've had to shut it down. They cannot film because people will not stop screaming at her and waving Palestinian flags. And so it is completely affecting their filming.
Thank God.
I want to punch Jerry Seinfeld in the face. Like, I kind of do. Yeah. I kind of do.
But Steve, you agree that he as much as he was grinning from ear to ear like the shitbag that he is, he was clearly bothered by that heckling. Like, it got to him. If it didn't get to him, he wouldn't react.
He wouldn't react at all. He'd just get right in the car and say, and keep on going. But he's definitely, but I don't think it got to him in the way that you want it to get to him. I don't think he has a conscience at all.
I don't either.
I don't think a Zionist is capable of human behavior. I think that they are literally the most evil form of life out there. And when you see the way he behaves in general, the idea that you can literally see people in tents being melted to death and him not have a problem with it. It says everything you need to know about him and his child bride and everything else that he's done. He's a disgraceful, disgusting human being.
He did date, yeah, but that's not who he married. But yes, he
whatever.
No, I'm answering the
pedophile.
Yeah, it's gross. It's skeevy.
Pedo boy.
Remember it. Her name was Shoshana Lonstein, and I remember it very well because I was in grade school at the time. And this was when, for me, I didn't get Seinfeld until I was a senior in high school. It was the last season that I actually was able to actually enjoy it. Ironically enough, the car dealership episode where George, Jason is featured prominently in it with the candy, with the twins. That was all Jason Alexander. And in a way, it really had nothing to do with.
I like to still like that. I would, but I just don't. Everything is ruined for me.
Hey, guys out there, if you're looking for a task, let's put some Seinfeld episodes together in which Jerry doesn't appear. Like he doesn't have anything to do with the episode. In fact, some of the better episodes in the early seasons was when it was just Kramer and George. They had some really great adventures together. And
he's the least funny person on that show. He always was the least funny person on that show.
Of course, and that's.
But it's still his show. Like I can't now.
Steve, you know what it was for me when I would, because my parents really liked Seinfeld, and if there was one thing in particular that always stood out for me as a grade school kid, I could not get past Seinfeld with that freaking smirk on his face. It came off as such a even as a kid, I'm looking at this guy like, who does this guy think he is with that smug, arrogant? Little did I know just how smug and arrogant the guy actually was. And today, he's just as bad, if not worse, than he's ever been. He embraces like this villain role of I'm Yisrael High in the worst kind of way.
Yeah, I look at this. I mean, let's be fair though, right? He is just the same as the cry bullies at that university when Norm Finkelstein shut him down. He's just the same. He's no different. The only difference is the number of zeros next to his bank account, right? That's the only thing that differentiates him. He's just another genocidal piece of shit, right? Let's be fair. I mean, there's no need in
ruin Seinfeld for me. You know, the other genocidal pieces that don't make it so that at night I don't even want to put it on the TV.
Well, yeah. It is unfortunate. And this is just what I think is going to be the great lesson here that we will find out. I want to believe in the not too distant future that when things start to settle, how are people going to react when he thinks he's just going to be accepted into polite society, when people really start to dissect what's been going on in Gaza and the Middle East in general? I want to get to a point where they should just be cast out like lepers.
It's starting. Not in this country, mind you, but around the world it is. A lot of the people in the world are not letting them in their establishments.
As they should.
You've got some folks in the chat, and I'm reading this, and I'm baffled that there are that many Nazis in the chat. Like there's this one Nazi in there literally saying, I hate end Islamist settler colonial. He's just literally going back and forth.
Oh, wait, you mean Greg Eddy? Oh, let him talk. Let him
but it's just shocking. It's like I'm wondering if he reminds me of Goebbels, man. He reminds me of Goebbels. But absolutely Goebbels.
Before, I saw somebody in our chat giving a troll alert that there was a Zio in our chat.
Well, there's several. CWD is an absolute Nazi. I mean, there's a few of them. It's shocking.
But here's what you have to remember, and this is the key ingredient.
Algorithm.
So let's put it this way, Steve, and this is what I think most people should understand. There's 218 live viewers of this stream right now. Now, it is unfortunate because the Zionists always stick out because of the incendiary language that they use when they want to communicate with people. But you know what? Out of 215, 220, if 2 or 3 people are in favor of Israel and the other 215 are in favor of Palestine, that's probably a reflection of where the overwhelming majority of people are right now.
I agree with you 100%.
So for those of you who are going off in the chat right now about how much you are on Israel High, okay, go ahead. You are going to be backed into such a corner at some point. It's going to be like Crystal knocked all over again, where you're going to be wearing patches. Everyone's going to know who you are.
So keep bring it, bitches. Roger Waters is an anti-Semite. Yeah, I don't think so.
Roger Waters is a hero.
Roger Waters is a hero.